don't know. You would think by now I understand these things, but I just don't, you guys. I just don't. This is not the world in which I live, where I'm trying to figure out everything technologically speaking. So hi guys, it's Ashley, and I just wanted to pop on and let you guys know a few things because I noticed over the last few weeks that I had an influx of people interested, reaching out, asking a few questions in regards to the 30 for 30. I don't know if it was just the season of holidays or social media or what the influx was for, but I wanted to pop on and just give a little bit more insight rather than my intro and outro on my YouTube videos in regards to what the 30 for 30 is. So I'm Ashley. I am a candle maker, entrepreneur, business owner, whatever else you might want to say. Hi, Suzanne. And I wanted to tell you guys a little bit of my background just to give you an idea of why I'm offering these. So over the last few years, my educational background was marketing and business, but I honestly think that doesn't really matter anymore because I literally graduated college when Instagram wasn't even a thing. So take it with a grain of salt, but I have all been since then self-taught and self-educated along the parameters of marketing, all the way down to the nitty-gritty analytics behind things, as well as the messaging and approach to how to message and market a business. And over the course of the last 6 years, I've been an entrepreneur running a yoga business, a marketing freelance business, and then now candles. And so I've just gotten some industry knowledge and wherewithal, hey Vanessa, on things that I am able to offer other small businesses, and just really working around the way we think about things and the way that we handle things and the way that we make decisions. Specifically to candle making, I'm not the best person to reach out to and ask about how to make a candle. I can definitely fumble my way through it, but I'm pretty novice in the sense that I only know a lot of information about the things that I have tested and that I have made. But the candle business is very vast in regards to materials to use and things like that. So I'm actually not the best person to be reaching out to if you're what wick do I use for 464? I think that's a wax. And I'm I don't know. I don't know what wick you should use, but you should test it. Where I really come in and where I wanted to offer the Candle Collective, which is an online Facebook group that I have available. The link will be below in this description box, but I offer a candle group really tailored around the business of candle making and entrepreneurship, and really asking questions to remove roadblocks of things that aren't seen in every other candle group. And that's not a knock to the other candle groups on Facebook, but it's just, I wanted to kind of have a foothold of an area of space within candle making and entrepreneurship that wasn't so, what are your opinions on this type of wax? I wanted it more so to be, how do I launch my business? Or what should I be doing to grow organically on Instagram and things like that? With candles obviously being the underlying communication. And so with that, I also wanted to bridge in my consulting background. So I have a marketing business. It's called Mint Marketing. And before COVID happened, I worked with small businesses in my area, 12 to be exact. Consult with them. I would mentor them. I would help them because as small business owners, we are not equipped, and that's not a knock on us, but we're not equipped to do all of the things really, really well. We usually start a small business because we have an idea, we have a passion, we have a hobby, and then we start to monetize on it. That's truly the experience of having a small business. And more often than not, especially if you haven't run other small businesses or big businesses or whatever, you usually don't have the wherewithal or understanding around what it takes to successfully market that business, what it takes to successfully register that business, to get insurance for that business, all of these back end things that honestly keep me up at night, and I still haven't mastered and I'm not an expert in, but I am enough, I wouldn't say expert, but I am well versed enough in marketing and running a business. So I wanted to share that. So what 30 for 30 is, which is why you're here because of the title of the video, is I basically wanted to chunk things down and really make things like so precise. It's like, I always like to think of it as like when I worked in corporate America, like I wouldn't always have time or the reach to like talk to the higher ups in the business. But when I did, I would have really precise and really focused questions that I knew I wanted answers to from that person. So 30 for 30 is a way for me to offer up my time, because at the end of the day, I am still trying to run a business. I am still trying to make a bottom line, and my time is valuable to me. But I felt like 30 for 30 was an easy way for us to be like, okay, I have 30 minutes uninterrupted over Zoom. It's $30 so that I don't feel like I'm just like giving everything up. Not that I'm like selling market industry secrets that are going to like get you rich quick, but it allows us to have a nice healthy balance where it's a give and take. And luckily, all the calls that I've had before, I just like really like the people. So it's a nice way for me to connect with you guys. That fills my cup. And I give you my honest feedback, opinions, and advice. You can take it or leave it. You can leave the call and be like, that was a huge waste of time. I'll ask you beforehand, and I won't charge you if you think that it was just like hogwash. I guess I gave that secret out. But more often than not, most people have said, and not to toot my own horn, but they found it helpful. They found it beneficial for what they were trying to achieve from the call. So even if you are the greatest procrastinator in the world, you are able to come, you're able to have a list of questions that you need answered or you would like some advice on, and we tackle it. And more often than not, the questions usually have these little like roots of a tree that go in different directions. And so we kind of navigate that. Some people have come back and signed up for a second session. Some people have just been like, oh my gosh, this feels so nice. Like, I'm done. I feel like a weight has been lifted or whatever it might be. I don't know. I'm not like proving any like guarantee here that it's going to like, end world hunger, because it's not. But the 30 for 30 sessions are just a really great way for if you're feeling really overwhelmed, if you're feeling really bogged down, if you're feeling immobile, which is like a really powerful word that I use to describe it, because I feel that all the time. Like I feel like I can think of all of the things that could go wrong. I think of all the things that are potential and creative and exciting, but also debilitating. And then I just kind of like live in this gray zone where it's like, I know that there's a fork in the road, but I just like live at the fork, if that makes any sense. So that's why I offer these 30 for 30s. So I just wanted to pop on here and share with you guys my thought process behind them. There is no roadmap on how you want to spend your time. There is no like pre-qualification that if it's good for you or not. There's no like, I'm doing this wrong, and there's no judgment. Like I'm not sitting here being like, whew, this is not going to go well, or your business is garbage. It's not going to happen. There's absolutely no judgment. There's just an open conversation between two humans being a part of this planet, trying to figure out maybe what the best course of action is based on my experience or your experience as well. I don't know. Can I oversimplify it anymore? So this by no means is a sales pitch either. If you are like, no, girl, you ain't getting my money, that's fair too. I'm definitely not in it for the money, because if that was the case, I'd probably charge more than $30. I'm just more so trying to meet you guys in a space that I wish was available to me as a new candle maker. I'm just trying to sort through like, what the hell am I doing? So, you guys, I also just got done filming a video. I'm actually like kind of hot from it all, these lights on me and, the sweater weather. I get really excited when I get to film new videos and new content. And as you guys have been following along, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, just because like life and everything, but I just filmed a really good video that I hope you guys like and appreciate in regards to like my best piece of advice that I could give to any candle maker right now, no matter what stage of the game you're in. It's definitely not going to be life-changing either, but I think if you like give it enough weight and enough legs, then you'll find that it'll definitely help you in your journey of candle making. So let's just shoot up some prayers or beliefs or good vibes, whatever you believe in, that I will get it edited and ready for you guys by next Tuesday to get back on track with my release schedule of videos. But until then, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I love connecting with you guys. If you've done a 30 for 30 and you have feedback on it, positive or negative, please leave that in the comments below and let anyone who might be curious to make a decision for themselves based on your reviews. And yeah, I really hope that you guys are having a great year so far. I know we're in the first week and we're off to the races. I've come in with a mixed bag where it feels like I need to be doing something wonderful and great and a ta-da moment, but I don't have that. So it feels a little lackluster. But I'm excited to see what this year brings, and I'm always into turning a new page. Speaking from the girl that has like 32 journals back here, and you know me and my calendars. If you guys watched my video on how I plan product releases and stuff, you know my approach here is always a new sheet of paper. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.